black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky.
So I got good news and I have bad news. What would you like to hear first? Most people like to hear the bad news first. The bad news is real estate market and the renter market, housing market in total is completely going to hell. But the good news is you can get up to 15 free stocks with Moomoo with the link in the description or pinned to the top of the comments. But more about that later, y'all. So I'm Orlando Success. Let's beat up the like button, punch the like button, do all the good stuff to the like button, and leave a good comment because we about to get this thing popping. Mortgage rates surpassed 6% for the first time since 2008. Do y'all remember what happened last time in 2008? I don't know how old you are, but 2008 things kind of got real, went all the way down. You had the crazy real estate market bubble and people were scamming. And
what in the world is happening on Wall Street?
2-year no yields went from 190 to 166 in the blink of an eye.
On the NASDAQ, everything and more has been completely wiped out.
It was the worst day on Wall Street since the crash of 1987.
Mortgage rates shot up above 6% this week for the first time in 14 years as inflation remained resistant to the Federal Reserve efforts to tamper it down. The drastically swift escalation has chilled what has been a hot U.S. housing market, increasing pressure on the economy plagued by unremitting inflation. The 30-year fixed rate mortgage, the most popular home loan product, soared to 6.2% this week, nearly double what it was 9 months ago. So remember, like 9 months ago, close to a year ago, you was able to get interest rates under 3%, and everybody was like, yo, refinance your home right now, buy a home right now, like lock in this rate. And I heard them, but I wasn't in the position to do it at the time. So you wait 1 year later and it's doubled. That's why my cousin won't buy a house right now. He like, I mentally can't even do that. If it was just 2.6%, now it's about to be 6.6% just within 1 year. It's tough. So I will let you guys know at the end what's my honest opinion about should you buy now or should you just wait it on now. The jump came as inflation data released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics this week showed consumer price accelerating in August, particularly for items such as housing and food. People want to eat, but they got to spend more. And for you to live, you got to spend more. Now look at this article. Let's jump over here. This article say biggest jump in U.S. rent since 1991 keep overall inflation high. Now, I am not a renter. I haven't been one. I haven't owned an apartment that I personally lived in a long time. So how do it usually go whenever they raise rates? Do they literally send you a notification? Do they email you? Do they put something on your door saying, yo, we're about to raise rates $25 starting this month? Do they do it once your contract is over? Because I have no idea how to know if your rent rate is going up, even with your home rates. An increase in housing costs added fuel to rising overall inflation in August, as shelter costs rose 0.7%, marking the biggest monthly increase since 1991. I was born in 87, so this over 30 years we haven't seen this. Two of the main measures of rent prices included primary residence and owner equivalence rent gained 0.7% month over month. The August increase brought shelter inflation over the last 12 months to 6.3%, the highest over any such stretch since 1986. Remember, I was born in 87, so that's 36 years. Look at this chart. It is crazy. Remember, I told everybody we are in a recession earlier this year. Then they had to finally see that we was in recession. Then they came out to say, technically, we're not in recession. Look at the numbers. We are in a recession. Shelter cost counts for about a third of the overall inflation in August. There are too few apartments to go around, especially as renters shy away from buying homes amid rising mortgage rates. So I know people want to know, Orlando, okay, it's a lot of doom and gloom. What should I do if I'm in a position right now? If I want to buy a home, I was just about to do it 6 months ago. Right now, should I still buy that home or should I spend all of that money on the rent mortgage? But before I talk about that, I have to talk about Moomoo. Moomoo is one of the best app trading platforms where you can literally buy stocks, you can sell stocks. You get a thing where they have a heat map will show you literally what sectors, if it's energy sector, if it's technology, if it's gas and fuel, which ones is red, hot, code, which ones are doing good, and you even get a earnings calendar that lets you know which companies are about to report earnings, so you can be aware, know in advance, put it on your calendar to check when CVS is about to put out their earnings, so you can plan to invest properly. If you want to invest before the earnings, if you think it's about to go up, or you can invest after when it actually go down. Now the promotions start literally from today all the way into October 30th. To get 15 free stocks, I don't have enough hands for 15, but to get 15 free stocks, all you have to do is first sign up. Once you sign up, you're going to get 1 free stock. Once you do a deposit of $100, you're going to get 4 more stocks. So you're getting 5 free stocks just by signing up and depositing $100. If you deposit $2,000, you get additional 10 free stocks since the market is down. Best time to possibly do it. And they changed the regulations. You got to hold that money in there for 60 days because people was running up the plug and just getting free stocks and taking the money out. It's always somebody that messed up a good thing. But back to the video. Now, this is not financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. In my opinion, I would stay away from rates that's going to be over 6%. Your target range is 4.2% and down. Unfortunately, you will not see 2% again anytime soon. 3%, you won't see it probably for the next 3 to 4 years. But 4%, you possibly can see that within the next year because things are still about to go up. In a few days, we're about to have the FOMC meeting. They have it where Jerome Powell is going to raise the interest rates another 75 points. And once he does that, things are going to continue to go up in the short term. I say in the middle of next year, that's when you can finally see it under 5. And towards the end of next year, you'll probably see it close to 4. So in my opinion, you literally have 2 things to do. The first thing, and the most realistic, since a lot of people are staying in apartments, find your affordable apartment that literally goes with your budget or literally under, so you can be locked in for just 1 year, because all you need is 6 months to 1 year to revisit everything and to see these rates. You can stack your money, do your thing, be locked in over there, and you don't have to worry about the housing market being stuck in a 30-year mortgage at 6%. And the second thing is find a situation in a home where you can get locked in. The same thing you was doing in an apartment, just literally do it at a house. You have a lot of people that's renting out homes, try to get you an extra bedroom to be able to stack up, be able to save money, be able to have money on the side when you need your 20% down payment down. And once that rate get around your sweet spot, you'll be able to lock it in. Make sure you lock that rate in. Don't do a variable rate because we have no idea what the market would technically do. Think if somebody did a variable rate back last year when it was under 3%, and now their rate can go all the way up to 6%. It wouldn't be a smart thing to do. So those are my best 2 options. Get an apartment, wait a year, stack your bread. Second thing, if you need more space, go ahead and rent a home from somebody. But I personally wouldn't get locked into a 6% rate because this is the highest we have seen rates since 2008. And I don't think it's going to go too much higher. After a while, it's going to finally come back down. I'm Lando Sess. I hope all is well. Do me a solid, hit that like button, leave a comment that help out the YouTube algorithm. It helped me out a lot. Talk to you guys soon.
Black boy, you could fly. Black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose.